Hi, my name's Keith and I am a minimalist collector. I've been on a minimalism journey for about 10 months, a slow living journey for about 5 years, and a collecting journey for 4 decades. So, this is an update video. I was going to do this in December, might do it again in December, but I was short on video content this week. I've done some declutter videos, but they need editing, and I wanted to knock off a quick 4 or 5 minute video just to make my deadline. All credit to anyone who can keep up a blog or a YouTube channel on a regular schedule, because it is harder than you would think to hit that deadline every week. So we're back in the booster cave. That's what I call my home office, my man cave, and I showed you this in July, so about 4 months ago, almost exactly 4 months ago. And I would actually say go look at that video before you watch this video, because what minimalism looks like to me and what it's looking like to me at this moment will look different than minimalism might look to you. So this is a warts and all. I did not stage anything in the room, and hopefully that's for the best. I don't think there's anything that I don't want to show, and if I will blur it out. So I'm just going to quickly pan around the room, point out a couple of things that have changed significantly since the last time I did a video, and hopefully this will be smooth and short as opposed to herky-jerky and long and drawn out. Okay, no editing. All right, here is the 78s that I've mentioned in my earlier how minimalism led me, how a pack of 78 records led me to minimalism. That's them. They have found a home here in the office. I actually do have 2 record players. One is hooked to the living room speakers. This one is more portable, so I could take this one outside. This one also plays 78s. The other one does not. The other one's newer and only plays 33s and 45s. You will see a significant difference on these shelves. The last time you saw these shelves, they were stacked high with comic books. The comics have moved to another new home and have been heavily reduced. Much of the artwork has stayed the same in the room, and that is because this is all original stuff. With the exception of this Andy Warhol quote, these are all original art pages. This was a gift from a comic artist. What you'll see coming up, again, original pieces as opposed to prints. If you peek down around my desk there, you see some boxes. The eBay store that I hoped was wrapped up a few months ago, as mentioned in my Will eBay Make Minimalism Harder video? Yes, it will. I keep finding things that I can probably sell on eBay. I keep piling up empty boxes to put them in. I have about 15 items on there now, trying to get them sold off. It has been amazing. I've actually raised thousands, literally thousands of dollars this year selling off odds and ends from my collection, and all of that has gone into my debt. I'll talk about that at the end of the year. I just talked about in my last video how I had hit $10,000 paid down, and a big chunk of that was coming from selling off things. The Friday the 13th collection hasn't actually been thinned that much. It's been spread out on the shelf to give it a bit more highlight. There's the thing I'll blur if I can, just my checkered past. Original art again, commissioned art, and this is a teaser for an upcoming video. This is the Jawa collection as it now sits. If you check back at my other video, it was significantly different than this. I have a long decluttering video of actually going through all of that stuff. And all of the content, so books, comics, and movies, has all moved into this shelf, and it actually all fits along one side of the shelves in here, more or less. So this entire closet was full of movies, and I had 1.5 of this size. This is an IKEA bookshelf. 1.5 of these full of comics. Comics now take up a little over half of this, and the other side is odds and ends and a couple of gifty things and more things that you will have seen from earlier videos, honestly. So this has significantly reduced just the amount of content that I have on hand at any given time. And that is a quick look at my collection, at my cave as it is right now. As I said, it is still reducing, and every day I kind of chip a little bit more away. The big stuff is all done. I will be thrilled when the sales area finally closes up. It's now kind of a pile, literally a pile of stuff in the corner that is getting closer to being the last pile of eBay, even though I thought that that was 2 months ago. There always seems to be something else on the shelf that I realize I can get 40 or 50 bucks out of, and as I keep chipping away, I realize more and more that the 40 or 50 bucks that will go onto my debt is way more important than the action figure that I look at periodically. So, that's it for this week. Check out my blog, ilikehelping.com, Minimalism in a Nerdy World. I post on Wednesday for there. I try to put new videos up on Saturdays. Also, right over here, we'll say, there should be a little bubble up here, and you can subscribe. If you subscribe, you don't miss any of my videos. You don't have to go searching for them even. There's a little button on YouTube that says subscriptions, and it just shows you the new stuff. Don't fall for that. YouTube should show you notifications. Don't. There's no reason to have YouTube notify you of anything. There's a subscribe button for a reason. Hit subscribe. Also, if you could share, that'd be fantastic. And I will be back next week with probably a decluttering video or whatever occurs to me on the day. So, thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Why is that there?